We live. We back in effect with another episode of Locker Room Chat, man. We got a real special guest here that we got going on. So we gonna get real touchy with these topics, but pops.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna get real touchy with these topics, but pops.
Hold on.
So we gonna get real touchy. What is this dude doing? Are you good? You got a lot of echo.
Who, me?
We good now.
Are you good?
Team
You got a lot
team
of
You
echo.
team
still got echo.
team geriatric did join the chat. There we go.
Uh-oh. This is about to be interesting. Oh, snap. This is about to be interesting. Hey, hey,
team
that's about to be good right here. Yeah. This is about to be good right here. Yeah, yeah. We got two. Can I say OGs, even though I can't say elders? Can I say
Why you
old
talking
school?
like somebody 75, man? Stop it.
I,
Hey, seriously, man. Hey, we like a step and a half above YNs, bro. We too classy to be YNs, but we ain't
Y'all,
old
I,
yet
I
though.
saw y'all buying the long socks at Walgreens the other day.
There you go. See, let me tell you, we started it. Y'all not doing nothing. Y'all terrible. But we didn't dress it jeggings like y'all be doing now, though. We didn't do that.
Bro.
No, we
That's
don't.
how
We don't. Nobody.
that's how
We
the
wear baggy
that's how
pants
the
now.
that's
We
how
don't
the
wear
women
baggy.
dressed in the 80s.
We
Listen,
in the baggy pants now.
listen. We don't wear baggy pants. We went through a phase. We grown ass men. But we get flyered in y'all. All that retro shit y'all talk about. We started that.
Hey, nigga, the only thing y'all missing is leg warmers. You get
Tell 'em,
some
Yeah.
leg warmers, nigga.
All I'm seeing. I'm
Hey,
seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of
Dante, you know
gray.
what I'm talking about. You know
I'm
what I'm
seeing.
talking about.
I'm seeing a lot of gray. I'm seeing a lot of gray on both y'all face.
hey, mine coming in. I can't wait. I'm Zaddy.
Hey, listen.
You
Listen,
know,
hey, between the gray and the set of these, bro, that's all that matter right there. That's
Oh,
what
here
I'm
we
trying to
go.
tell you.
Look.
Between
I,
the gray and the
yeah.
set of these, I'm just trying to tell you.
oh, look. Here we go.
hey,
Hey,
look.
hey, young whippersnappers that catch hell.
Hey, look. Y'all do look good for y'all age. I have to applaud y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do look good for y'all
Yeah.
age.
Black don't crack.
But yeah,
And just
right.
hey, and just remember that clown at the top corner over there, that's my oldest son. They think we brothers when we out. So that
Hey,
No,
tells
they
you a
don't.
whole lot.
No,
hey,
they don't.
story. My son 23. So we was a couple years ago. We were in Subway getting something to eat after working out, and the young chick at the thing, we horse playing in line and stuff. Like, wait a minute, is that your son? I was like, yeah. She was like, no way, you don't look old at all. Hey man,
That was
Yeah,
probably a
yeah.
white woman that said some nonsense like that.
shut up, man. You done worked out with me. I run circles around.
it
That was,
had to be cause
had to be
look,
a white
it
woman
had
that
to be.
said
They
some
don't be
bull
used
crap
to
like
seeing.
that.
They don't be used to seeing. That's it. That's
You
why.
guys are you guys are haters. That's why your generation is what it is. Because
That
you
part.
guys are haters.
Our generation is on the come up and being great.
No,
It's
negative.
concerning. It's concerning. That's what it is.
Hey,
Alarming. It's
because at the end
alarming.
of the
He said it's alarming.
and look, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna be the ones taking care of y'all, so y'all better be
Hmm.
No, hey,
careful.
and that's what's scary because y'all niggas do not have problem solving skills.
What you
You
None.
mean?
guys, none
What you
at all,
mean?
bro. Your critical thinking leaves a lot to be desired. I'm literally concerned. I've been asking people for help because I don't know what's
Hey,
gonna happen.
listen, listen,
You will not make decisions for me. I just want you to know that right
listen,
now. You
listen.
you not you're not
When
even in the nigga. You are not in the paperwork. They don't. Your number not even on there. No need to
listen,
consult with you.
listen,
Hey, logic. Listen, critical thinking, reasoning, common sense, logical. Y'all missed
Done.
that. Y'all missed that
Done.
section.
so
Y'all missed
this
that.
Done.
all I gotta say, right? This all I
Done.
gotta say. Y'all came before us, right?
Right.
Y'all are supposed to be the ones teaching us this, right?
Oh, ooh, I'm glad you saying that. Can I pause you right now? Pause. I'm glad you saying things like that because guess what? Every time
Hmm?
we try to talk to a
Yep.
whatever, whatever, that's cap, that's cap. So let me segue into this before we get this show going. LeBron James can't hold Michael Jordan jock.
at all.
Oh my
There we
gosh.
go
At
Oh
all.
my.
again.
It's
See now,
always the
see
it's
now
always
we
the
got
ball dude that wanna hold that.
now we
It's
can have real
always
conversation.
if listen, all I'm gonna say is if it's 2025 and you have no hair in America, Michael Jordan is your favorite player.
No,
If
no, no,
you
no, no.
Nigga,
Can I say something?
he
Can
put
I
on
say
for the
something?
baldies. He
Can
put
I say?
on for the scalp heads.
Listen, can I say something? I went bald by choice. I grow a full head of hair every 3 days.
Every
I shave
bald person
every
says
day.
that.
No, I'm dead ass.
well,
Carl, no, I don't pull it
Every,
out the receipts.
hey, well,
every,
I got a hairline, but guess
well,
what?
nature
I'm
chose
saving
my
money.
haircut.
I'm saving money. I just go get
hey,
this line $10. I'm saving
hey,
money. Now, let me tell you this.
D-March got that Ohio State Buckeye
Hey,
on
Kalon,
top of
hold
his
on,
head.
Kalon, remember, nigga, you came out of me, nigga, so your hairline
Hey,
is on deck. Your
hey,
shit is on deck.
I
It's
look
up
good though.
next.
I got a full head of
Look
hair.
at it. Look at it.
What
Hey,
what
listen,
what age
but
did you
listen,
lose your
Your
hair?
shit, your shit
listen,
is on the perimeter. Your shit
What
is
age did you lose your hair, pops?
listen. I didn't lose no hair though. I don't have no bald spots. I got a hairline. My hair grow back every
D-Mark,
3 days. I
the whole
shaved
top
this
of your
morning.
skillet is a bald spot.
Hey man, listen. Let me tell you something, young buck. Like I'm gonna
Let him
tell
have it, Doc.
you.
Let him have it. Let him have it. He can have
Hey,
it. Shit.
keep on living, youngster. Keep
So
on living.
I,
And I
I
will tell you
want
this. I will tell you this. Real on a serious note. So I was going through. I flipped on my TikTok, and this young cat online going live. He cooking all you Lee Flop fans. He said,
Oh, here we go.
"No, no, real talk. Y'all can't even argue." He's asking direct questions. They get to dancing and making thesis statements. Answer
Hmm.
the direct questions. Michael Jordan averaged 30 a game over his career. Then he averaged 33 in the postseason. Right? He's the great. Wouldn't you say that your career average is better than accumulation of points? So every time you stepped on the floor, you were dominant
Every time.
every time. Now you give this dude 7 more years, and you're talking about, oh, there's nothing. He's 40,000 points. That's not better than averaging over 30 and 33, and then three
At
peating
all.
twice. You three back to back to back, take off, then back to back to back. Nobody's beating that. Never. It's never gonna happen.
Not
so
only
Let me
took
guys.
ask
off,
you a
not
question.
only took off, but stepped away from the game
Come
Let
on,
me
to
man.
ask.
a completely different skill set, and then came right back in and resumed. He pushed pause and said, "I'm finna go over here and do some shit my pops really wanted me to see me do." Now that I did that in remembrance of my pops, now I'm gonna come back and push play and pick up right where I left off.
Okay,
Come
so
on,
let
bro.
me give you a rebuttal off of that because y'all talking about points.
Keep
Now,
arguing.
I don't. So wait, I don't believe LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. Kobe is my best, and let's not get into that. But we talking about LeBron and
He's
Mike.
he's a
So
copy. He's a
that's
carbon copy
cool.
of
He's a
this.
carbon copy of Jordan. Yeah,
But listen, y'all talking about points. LeBron is a better rebounder.
No, 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 no,
Thank
no, no,
you.
no, no. Listen, I'm
He's a
finna
better.
kill
And
you.
I'm not done
Thank
thinking
you.
about
No,
it.
he let nah,
No,
you gotta let him
hold on.
talk.
I'm a clarify because y'all run with this dumbass narrative. Just like the youngster called in to the other cat. I'm watching this online. He said, "What was it? 7 years before Mike?" No, Michael went to the finals in year 5 and 6. He don't got better rebounds. He don't got better assists. When you're talking about listen, see that dumbass look on your face?
Look at
I'm giving
go
I'm
to look
giving
at
you
the game
game.
because think about
averages.
Listen. We ain't talking about. See, this is what y'all do. Y'all go with narratives. Y'all taking 22 years worth of stats and slapping them on somebody's plate like that's great. He's
You
four and
mad at the
six in
man
that.
because he
but
has
they
Listen,
weren't good.
longevity in his
let me
career?
cook. Let me cook. The man went to the finals all these times in the weak ass East. During his career, you can arguably say, let me finish, let me spit my 16 bars. You could arguably say that Steph Curry was the greatest player in the NBA during his
Hmm.
tenure. You could arguably say KD was a better player during his tenure. When Michael Jordan was playing, he was the top dog.
The best, yes. There was
Period.
nobody else. Nobody else. And here's the other side. When they talk about LeBron James as a better rebounder, this, and that. One thing you also have to take into account is proximity. Michael Jordan standing at what 6'6" versus LeBron standing at 6'9". The proximity of their game is going to be completely different.
That has
So
nothing to
of
do with
course,
being the
hold on.
best.
No, listen. So of course, somebody whose game is more around the rim is going to have a high rebounding percentage. If we're talking about the best, that's like saying Detlef Schrempf is the best scorer because he has a high field goal percentage. Well, he played at the rim. So you have to take those things into consideration. It's a bigger picture. So when you look at a 6'6" guard that is a threat in every single category, every single position, you can't say the same about LeBron James at all. You
And
can't say that.
they played with big men back then.
Real
And
big men
yeah, the three
who
ball
only
wasn't
who only stayed in the post.
so
That was
so
their only job.
right. So watch this. All they do is shoot. They change the rules so less talented players could play.
Yep.
That's a proven fact. They also put a focus on the three ball. So let's just do common fifth grade math, smart young guys. Three is more than one and two, right? Yes
Yeah,
or no?
yeah,
Okay. Michael Jordan can score whenever he want to. But LeBron ain't got no midi game like that. Back you down, turn around, fade away,
At
switch.
all.
He ain't
At
got
all.
none of that. This man, he don't. Michael wasn't flopping. He's dunking on Patrick Ewing. He's dunking on David Robinson. He's dunking on Akeem. He going to the hole.
After
Reggie,
taking the contact.
come on,
After
go ahead.
taking the
Excuse
contact.
Can we
me.
let
Can I have a
the white
turn?
men say something,
Can I
please?
have a turn?
Also,
Cause
Mike
the
Wait,
OGs on
Mike,
this
you better
call want to
real.
take on the whole don't like letting people who LeBron fans even talk. That be the main problem with the arguments of the Michael Jordan fans because y'all will go for 20 minutes and not let another person talk so you can get your point across so you can you know handle Michael Jordan like you want to. You feel
You
me?
just
But let's go to the stats.
Can
Let's
I ask a
just go to
question?
no.
Ask
Let
you a
me
question.
talk. Let me talk
I am.
uninterrupted.
I just want to ask a question before you. I'm gonna let you spit your
Let
bars.
me get my 16.
I am. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You honestly finna sit here with a straight face and say that that boy is better than
Yes,
the black
100%,
cat, black
125%. Yes,
Jesus?
and let me tell you why. Let me tell you
And
why.
stop calling him Black
OGs.
Jesus. He's
Let me
Black
tell you
Paul.
why. OGs, it's my turn to talk.
It's my turn. Yeah,
He is a great player to me. Okay? Listen.
yeah.
All right, Michael Jordan and LeBron James head-to-head stats. I don't give nobody gives a damn that LeBron is in year 22. That just means he has great longevity. So don't use that as an argument like he
it's not true.
played more
Not
years.
true.
No,
That's not
let me
true.
talk. Let me talk. Ooh, he played more years than Mike. So obviously, so you're telling me his longevity was better, right? Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, let's look at percentages, right? We're looking at field goal percentage. Field goal percentage. This is inside the cup. This is outside. This is midi, right? This is layups. Michael LeBron James still playing, which he can still improve the shit, right? Field goal percentage. LeBron James is sitting at .506. Michael Jordan, .497. Which field goal percentage is better? We could do that. 3-point percentage. Michael Jordan was playing when the three-pointer was intact. It wasn't like Michael Jordan wasn't playing when the three-point line wasn't there. So I don't want to hear that little excuse because there were three-point specialists when Mike was playing. Steve Kerr, Curry, Curry, am I right or wrong? I know I'm right. Okay, so let's
You're
talk
not.
about it.
Reggie Miller. Don't forget about Reggie
Three
Miller.
3-point percentage. We got Michael LeBron James sitting at .349. We have Michael Jordan sitting at .327.
Can I
Which is
ask a
better? Which means Michael
question?
Jordan. No, let me
No,
talk.
no, no. I know.
16. Let me
I'm
get my
just asking. I'm just
16.
asking a question. Are you comparing 15 years to 15 years or
No,
15
I'm
versus
I'm
15?
comparing careers to careers.
No, 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 no. See,
No, no,
pops.
I'm
You
comparing
see what
careers
they
can't
to
see
do
what they
careers.
do?
you can't
Come
you
on,
Go
can't
come
I
15
on.
to
can though.
15.
I let
you
me get
can't
my 16.
Go
Let
15 to 15.
let
Tell
me
me
get
what.
my
Listen.
16.
I'm gonna shut up. I just want you to do it. I want you to do it accurately.
Listen.
Go fifth. Listen, if all things being considered equal, the man played 15. So you need to take your leaf flops first
It's exactly
15,
right. It's
and then
exactly right.
you tell me
Okay,
no no
let's
no no
go.
no
We
no
doing
do
one
it now
season,
do
right?
it
Their
now
best season. We're good. I'm looking at the
no
stats. I'm
no
looking at them online right now. Their
no
best
look
season.
I'm
It
asking
has
you to do a question. Give me little flops first 15 and Google it right now.
Look, and that's y'all
15
problem. Y'all like the little flop.
no
Like
no
y'all love
that's
to
fair.
downplay a man that's
No,
great
we're not
because you want to
downplaying
upgrade
anything.
another man. So let me
No, we're
finish though.
not.
Let me
But
finish. I
I,
didn't interrupt. I didn't look.
I'm gonna let you cook, but you have to do it accurately. Go do this now.
So what are
LeBron
we
James.
comparing?
Come
What are
on,
we
hey,
comparing careers or we're comparing 15
No.
years?
Go because that's all Mike played.
So it doesn't matter.
It does
It
matter. It's
doesn't matter.
context.
Kalon,
It's
Kalon, Kalon, Kalon,
context.
wait, Kalon. So just give them what they want because the numbers are still going to be better. Just go
No,
forward.
they're
Like,
not.
this
It's
doesn't make
actually not. Hey,
I,
like
it's actually not because if you're
I
talking,
logically
swear
it
to God,
doesn't
bro,
make sense.
the
if
numbers
you're
will still
talking
be
about
better.
points, in Mike's first 15 seasons, he scored a total of 32,292 points, while LeBron scored a total of 1,038 points. Watch this. Jordan also played in only 1,072 games in his first 15, while LeBron played in 1,562. So he played in 500 more games and still did not outscore him.
Can I still
Come
get my
on, bro.
16? Can I get my
Huh?
16?
Facts.
Can I get my 16?
Yes, go.
All right. So now I just pulled up Jordan and LeBron career stats till year 15, which you wanted, right?
We looking at them.
That's what you wanted. No, obviously you're not because you're not. Obviously you're not because I'm looking. I have the stats pulled up.
He just
Okay.
gave it
So
to
listen, let me talk.
you. Man, you must be on that fake Google.
Michael Jordan, he played 1,072 in 15 years, right? LeBron James, he played 1,143 in 15 years. This is what you wanted. You wanted a 15 year stats.
Your
So
pops
okay,
just
let me
gave it to you.
talk. Let me talk. Minutes per game. Michael Jordan, 38.3. LeBron, 38.8 in 15 years, right? Okay, let's keep it going. So they played the same amount of minutes. Points per game. Mike had him, 30.1 points per game, 27.2 points per game. Okay, let me keep talking. Rebounds per game. Michael Jordan, 6.2. LeBron James, 7.4. Let's go assists per game. Michael Jordan, 5.3. LeBron, 7.2. Like, what are we talking? Like, he's okay.
I'm
He
about
can
to time out.
score. He's a
You
great
okay?
scorer.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. If you the best, let's talk real shit since you be talking this dumb shit. Okay, if you the best in basketball, the point is to get the round object in the hole. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Just answer yes or
100%.
no.
yeah.
100%.
Mike was the best ever. Average. We're
So
talking
you're
about
telling me he's the best
see, no,
scorer?
no, 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 no. When you pull up the real important shit, y'all get to talking about. You know what that tells me
So
that he has
assists
more
aren't
assists.
important?
Listen, no, 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 no,
Assists
no.
don't lead to buckets?
You know what that tells me. You know, and this a proven fact. He'd rather pass the ball than to be the guy to sink the shot.
He's
You
a
can yell
natural
all you want to.
facilitator, Marsh. You
Oh,
can't
he'd
do
rather
Get
be
out of here.
efficient.
Get- Go,
What's wrong with
okay,
saying I'm not the best
okay. Can I
three-point
ask a
shooter on my
question?
team?
How
So
is
let me
that
kick it to
better?
Kyle Korver,
How is
who's a
that
top
better?
three shooter in the
How
league.
is
So
that
because he has an
better?
open shot. What's the
Okay,
problem with that?
listen. Now we talking straight answers, straight questions. How he went 4-6, right? With super teams. Mike three-peated 3 in a row, twice.
Who was on his team?
Never
Marsh.
timeout. Never seen a game seven.
Who was on his
Ha ha
team,
ha.
Marsh?
Hold on, let me finish.
How many
Scottie
Hall of
Pippen is
Famers
the
he played
listen.
with, Marsh?
Can I answer your question?
Yeah, how many Hall of Famers?
Scottie Pippen is the only starting. And since
How
y'all
many Hall of
dummies like
Famers,
no no no
Marsh?
no 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 listen. Since y'all try to run with the narrative that it was because of the great Scottie Pippen, I even
How
seen
many
some
Hall of
dummies.
Famers did he
Hold
play
on,
with,
hold on,
Marsh?
hold
Hold on.
on,
How many
hold on.
how
Let
many
me finish.
Hall of Famers did Jordan play with? Who else in the
Thank you.
Hall?
How many Hall
Who's
of
in the
Famers
Hall?
did Jordan win with, Marsh?
You tell me. Who's in the Hall? Who? Who?
Is Scotty not in the Hall?
No, Scotty's not in the Hall.
It's Googleable. Hold on.
Google it.
Scotty is in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, so obviously,
Is Scotty? Hold on. Is Scotty in
yes,
the
he
Hall?
is. Yes, he is.
So we can make this
Dennis
simple.
Rodman.
Listen. Google how many star players Michael Jordan played with versus LeBron. It'll tell you.
And also, if Pippen is in the Hall, the reason why you say who's in the Hall is because LeBron is still playing, so they haven't aged out to where they would be Hall of Fame eligible. That's one thing that you have to look
Okay,
at.
but then
Also, also,
stop talking like he didn't play with anybody.
also,
No,
he
we're
played.
not
You talk
doing
about two
that.
people who were at the same time. Two different people. LeBron played with how many names did LeBron play? LeBron. So we want to talk about the talent.
Mhm.
LeBron. How many players did LeBron suit up with that he politicked to get on that team? He politicked to play with Love. He politicked to play with Kyrie Irving. He politicked to play with Davis. He politicked to play with Bosch and Wade. He politicked. Jordan played with who the Bulls picked up. And none of them, arguably at any given time, how many of those were part of the same championship lineage? How many of the same guys did he win championships with year over year? You tell me. Because
So
it was never the same starting five. Let's know that.
so let me okay.
They were role
Let me
players.
rebuttal. Let me rebuttal. Right. So you want to bring that up, right? He handpicked Love. He handpicked AD. He handpicked Kyrie, which he didn't. Kyrie was drafted. So let's calm that
So
down.
he didn't have the influence. He didn't have the
Kyrie was
influence. That's what you're telling me.
drafted.
He didn't have the
They
influence,
won the lottery and they got the number one pick. So if you
but
want to say the best player in the
he
draft,
didn't have the influence. Did he not
that's
have
like
the?
saying AD influenced in picking up Cooper Flag.
Did they
Can we?
not have? Did they not have a conversation?
That's like
Tell me
saying
that. Tell
that's
me no way in the world you went to your
eh,
flagship player and said, "Hey, this is what we're thinking about bringing in. What do you think?" There's no way. You know better than that.
I know you know better than that. So if he's the best player, obviously he's gonna ask. But if it's the best player in the draft, and they have the number one pick because they won a lottery, why would
Listen,
they're gonna get the 18th best player?
listen.
Or they're
That
gonna get the best
not,
player that year?
The Bulls
not,
never got the number one draft pick in the lottery.
Well, maybe
let's
because they need to win the shit. Maybe they need to win the lottery.
watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let's not take the
And they
narrative.
did. They got Derrick Rose.
No, listen. Let's not take the narratives to
Did not
rest.
play with Jordan. Did not play
That's
with Jordan. That's
my
crazy.
Our
Right.
point is with all them star players that he played with, he got 3.5 championships to show for.
Okay. Let's look at the teams he played, and let's look at why he
You
handpicked
know
players to come play
the
with him.
bull.
He had
Listen, Michael Jordan is listen. Y'all love to throw the Scott. Tell me when Scottie Pippen led the Bulls in scoring or anything. Tell me when.
When he retired, I
Get
mean
the
when Michael Jordan retired,
did he what he average 17 points a game?
want
I
me to
think he
look.
averaged 20.
Want me to look.
And
Yeah,
then
put
what
it
happened?
up.
Hey
Want me to
Dante,
look.
and then what
But
happened?
he
And then
led
Well,
him
what
to
y'all
happened?
hate.
he
Y'all
led him
hate.
to
What
the
Y'all
happened?
hate
playoffs.
The
facts.
Bulls got rid of him. Why? Because Pippen was not a standalone player. He
Come on.
complemented. He complemented Jordan. That's the whole thing. They brought in a team. Everybody. So you want to know why Pippen is Scottie Pippen? Because of Michael Jordan. He made him better. You want to know why Rodman? Rodman will tell you because of Mike.
Hold up,
All these
stop right
dudes.
there, brother.
Go ahead.
Robin
No,
Tell
it
was
me.
ain't.
winning
Now,
championships way before Mike got it, way before he got Mike now.
Then
young
why did
person with
Detroit get
them
rid of him?
pictures.
Why did Detroit get rid of him? If he was such a factor, why did Detroit let him go?
But they
For
didn't
damn
win
near
after he
for
left
damn
though.
near nothing. For damn near nothing.
Okay, but he didn't they didn't win after he left though.
Weren't born yet, so you can't speak on it. We
I
seen it.
can't speak on it.
You
Look,
can't.
look,
You're
look,
not.
look.
You're
Hey,
not.
Carl. Hey,
We
look.
were
Now it's all of a sudden we
watching Chuck
wasn't
Daly
born
make the
yet, so now we
decision.
ain't seen it, so we can't even talk on
We
it.
were
We
Because
don't
watching
listen, no,
Chuck
know.
listen
Daly
what I'm
make the
saying.
Like,
decision.
Listen what I'm
that's why
saying.
you can't argue with old heads because
No,
look, they
no,
swear
you
you
can't
have to
listen.
see it. You
You
have to
just
see it
talking.
on the television
No, no, no,
to
no,
be
no,
able
no,
to
no,
have
no,
a
no, 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 no,
conversation
no.
about it.
Let me tell you why that's some dumb shit. Cause
Go ahead,
all
tell
the
me.
young people cause I'm a debater, baby. You
Me
can't
too.
beat me. So
Me
check it
too.
out. But see, here's the difference. Y'all a bunch of bullshit cap. We bringing
I
facts
have
and receipts.
stats.
Listen, we got
I
receipts.
have stats.
We
Nothing
got
I've said was a
receipts.
lie.
I'm telling you now. There's
Mark, your
not.
memory is a
Listen, you
receipt.
talking and I'm educating you and you ain't listening. There's
Mark,
no way this dude can fuck with Michael Jordan on his best day. You would
you
put
talking about
you
Oh,
285
listen,
285 6 say
listen.
LeBron James can't fuck with fuck with Michael Jordan.
You can't fuck with Michael
hey, so
Jordan.
Dante,
Okay.
Dante, so this Dante, so having this discussion, debate, argument with them is the equivalent of having a civil rights conversation with them
Yeah,
because they weren't involved in that. They don't know about what went on in that.
right.
You weren't
When you
involved in
hold
civil
on,
rights.
bro, I'm the first generation that didn't drink out of a
You
segregated water
like
faucet. So
you
just know
civil
that.
rights
Just know
when
that.
did civil rights end? You were born
Listen
in
to
the
what I'm saying.
70s.
Listen to
Listen
what
to
I'm
him.
saying. So again, this is what's called figuratively speaking. Let me coach you up. The fact that we lived in both generations, our vantage point is completely different. You're taking somebody else's summarization of what happened with Jordan, coupling it with what you're seeing today, and trying to make a substantiated point. Whereas we saw both in real time. We saw the decisions making. We saw the impact on the game. We saw the change of the game. We saw how the NBA was before Mike went in, the moment Mike went in and how it changed up until now. So when you start talking about all those additional stats, guess what? If Michael Jordan played where they took away the hand check rule, if Michael Jordan played
If,
where Michael Jordan played
if,
where you couldn't get hit at the basket, if
if,
he got a free lane to the basket and
if.
if he already, come on, son, you got a college
You
degree. Use
stuck,
the
but you
critical
speaking a lot
thinking.
of ifs. I
Use the
want
critical
facts.
thinking. It's
They
called
Bring
critical
up
look,
thinking.
facts. Stop bringing up
Michael
ifs.
Jordan would score 50
That's
today.
like saying if
That
Donovan
Easy.
McNabb was on
50
the
points a
Patriots, he would
game.
have won more
man
Super
would
Bowls.
Fifty
score
points a
50
game.
points a
If,
game. Prime Michael
if,
Jordan scoring 50 a game in this NBA.
if,
And
if.
And
we
then
seen
can
it.
we also bring
The
up these?
toughest era of basketball was the 90s.
Okay, but March, can we also bring up these two? Michael Jordan was arguably on steroids too back
Oh
in
man,
the
get the
day.
hell out of here.
Oh, cut
Yeah,
that out. Cut
no, no,
that
no,
out. Cut
no,
that
no,
out.
no, no, no. Let me cook.
People have came out and said it, but
Let
they
me,
don't. You don't want to hear that because
yeah, let me cook
you
now.
feel.
Now
But
remember,
everything got there.
Marsh. Like I said, arguably Michael Jordan was on steroids. Nigga going bald at 24.
But we talking about ifs. Let's talk
Oh,
Nigga,
about
we
it.
know
nigga,
If.
yo,
I
oh,
went
Everybody.
since you
I
wanna
went bald at
pull the
24.
you
What are
wanna
you
pull
talking
the
about?
steroid card, we know who on steroids.
How do we
Easily.
know? He
We
gets
know who
tested every
we
year
know
and hasn't
that
failed a
motherfucker
drug
been bought.
test.
He
So how do
lost
we
all his
know that,
weight.
Marsh?
He been
How do we know
bought.
that, Marsh? Tell me how you
Stop it.
know. Tell me
Hey,
how you know,
Marsh. Hey,
Marsh.
Marsh.
The
Hey,
same way Carl just made that dumbass statement.
hey,
Tell me how
Marsh. You
you
know what
know,
their
Marsh.
you know how good their goat is, Marsh? He was number
He
10
has he
in
has the
points per
best.
game this year.
My goat's so good. He has the most. He
Their
has the
goat,
most. He
their
has the
goat
most
was number
points.
10 this year.
My goat has the most points in
That-
NBA history. You're right.
that- and
Because he
hey, that
played the
nigga
long.
been playing
Hey,
since
guess what,
18.
youngin?
Nigga, he been playing three quarters
That's
of
the
his life,
longevity.
nigga.
Okay, so no, pops, watch this, watch this. So with that dumbass logic, I'm gonna ask y'all all
Go
Seriously.
ahead.
with
Tell me.
that dumbass logic.
Go ahead.
Flojo took steroids too. I'm coming after all you old heads. Yes, Flojo took steroids.
Barry
She
Bonds.
did.
Them
She
old
did.
head niggas could not
She
win without
did.
Hey, bro,
steroids,
Hey,
nigga.
y'all
These
think
old
these
heads
niggas
couldn't win
getting
without
juiced up.
steroids. They needed
Y'all had to
PEDs.
get juiced
Y'all
up.
was taking steroids. Y'all had to
That
take
wasn't
steroids to
natural.
win.
what
Y'all
was
had to
that?
take steroids. Ah ha
Hey, Dante, Marsh, hey, Marsh, don't you,
Yeah.
don't,
Y'all had
don't
to
you,
get juiced.
don't you feel so
Wait.
remediated
I
with
got
this
one more.
conversation with
I
these
got one
cats?
more. Wait. I got one
It's
more.
almost
Hey,
embarrassing.
listen. This one gonna hurt him. Michael Johnson in the Olympics. Another steroid beast.
I, can you stop and can we have a civil here, please?
What was the other ball headed youngin that ran that 100 meter dash? He took steroids back in the day in the Olympics. I got to see. I don't think it wasn't Michael Johnson. Sorry, Michael Johnson was natural.
In the sports in the 80s through the 90s, they were doing it all rampant. So
Oh
it
yeah,
could have
yeah.
been
So,
anybody.
so first of all, that's crazy as hell
And
for
you went to college with some Bambas that took
no.
steroids too, Marsh. I
And
don't want to hear that.
y'all gotta stop saying dumbass. You don't say that because you're
You
not.
sound ridiculous.
And what you
Potential
said,
employers are going to hear this shit from you guys and eliminate you
Look,
from the
look, you hear it?
fucking
Look, you hear this?
process.
Look,
Shit.
look,
Y'all
look.
sound
hey,
crazy.
Is it not true steroids was running
there's
rampant in
never
the
been
90s?
nobody to say, "Can I speak?" There's
You right.
never been nobody to go on record to even insinuate Michael Jordan took steroids.
At
They
all.
a lot of motherfuckers talking about
Can
LeBron
I
is taking,
want me to Google that?
or he don't. Because
Want me to
guess if he do, he still ain't better than Mike. That's crazy work.
want me to Google
Hey,
that?
and he was
If
number 10 in scoring this
if
year. Their
anybody,
GOAT.
Hey,
cool. If
He's like
uh,
anybody,
40,
he's also
Pop.
41 years
so,
old.
so can I?
Pops, he's
Cool.
Can I
But he playing.
He's
But he
40 years
playing.
old. And
When
yes,
Michael
he's
what
40
Jordan
does
was
years
on
that?
the
old and he's
Wizards,
number 10 in
What does
scoring.
that?
when Michael Jordan was
What
on the
does that?
Wizards, he didn't average that.
What he
What
scored
did he
10
average? What did he average at the Wizards? I'm
that.
asking you, what
He
did he
wasn't top
average?
10 in scoring.
We're
What did he
talking about.
average?
Listen, why do y'all stupid? Did you go? Y'all go went to college. Y'all
I
sound
have a
dumb
degree.
as fuck.
I have a degree. Marsh, we went to
Hey,
I
the
know
same
you do,
college. We had
and
the same
I'm
education, Marsh.
hey,
starting the
we know,
question.
Marsh, we had the
and
same
we know how
education.
you
We went to
got
the
your,
same college.
I know how you got your degree.
You're trolling because you're smarter
I
than
got
that.
mine. Hey,
I figured
okay.
it out, pops. They just be saying dumb shit just to say it
To get a
because
reaction.
person with a with cognitive with the cognitive dissonance, right? When you could use your cognitive abilities, when you have a brain, when you can actually be logical and use common sense, it's clear as day. Guess what? If I average 30 over
Jordan
my
averaged 21.2 points on the
listen,
Hold on, let
Olympics.
him listen
listen,
to this.
listen, every time I step on a basketball floor, I'm averaging 30 minimum. And in the postseason, I'm averaging 33 minimum. for my 15-year career, I'm the by far the greatest. I got more accolades than LeBron and KD combined in 15. Those are facts.
March.
No. I ain't finished. I'm cooking. I'm slow cooking. You can't beat that. How can a motherfucker that's 4-6 be better than somebody that's 6-0? It's not mathematically 1 plus 1 always is 2, brother. Not 11, not 12, not 4, but 2.
But
You
see,
Three,
can't
but
three
see,
argue with
pros.
insanity.
But Marsh,
Carl, you
but
can't
see,
argue with insanity.
Marsh, you're giving them too much credit though, because right now, what you're assuming is that they can speak and think from a rational standpoint. It's hard to have a conversation with someone when their whole conversation is driven off of emotion. You can
Mhm.
tell, you can see how heightened they are, right? Oh, hairline, oh, yada yada yada, all this, right? Because generally, when you don't have an argument, you have to bring in the animation. That's what makes a PowerPoint look good, right? The animation, that the images, right? So they're bringing in all of that
I
because
brought in stats.
they can't substantiate the argument.
I brought in facts.
We gave you the facts. I
No,
just okay.
I'm literally reading them to you.
See
You're
how he
going
got
off
reeled
of
up
your
again?
head
See the
facts
Hold on.
emotion
that your
again?
buddy John
Listen,
told you. I'm going
listen,
off of literal Google.
okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Michael Jordan
Google.
averaged 30 in the regular season over his career, right?
No, want me to Google it?
No, I'm telling you, it's a fact.
Want me to Google
I
it?
don't need to. I'm telling you.
Why won't you
This
need?
nigga
Go
You
just
don't
ahead.
want
started
to fact
Google.
check it?
You can fact check it all you
All
want
right,
to.
well I'm gonna fact check it for you.
Yeah, you already said it earlier. You don't remember?
You remember do the research, March? You
I
do
I
the
could.
research.
It's easy to pull it right back up, so I cannot be wrong. It's good.
You're not. You're gonna be wrong because you don't.
Oh
Y'all.
no, I'm making sure the numbers are correct that I say. So
So
I'm
watch
gonna
this.
re-Google it
Watch
so we
this.
can make sure the
So
numbers are
with
not
your
skewed.
with so listen with your analogy, Carl Malone is better than
You said who?
with your analogy, Carl Malone is better than KD.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
Oh
So
my
he also
God.
averaged over
Hey,
30 30 point
what time is
30.1
podcast?
points per
What time is
game.
podcast over? What time is podcast
I'm gonna
over?
You
jump
can
off in a
leave.
minute because I got a party. But okay, so pops, that
I can go.
still say I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? So is Emmett Smith the greatest running back you ever seen play?
Oh my gosh! If you say yes to this,
It's not.
go ahead
He's
and kick him.
no, he's not
If
in my
they say
top
yes
10.
to this, go ahead and kick him.
He's not in my top 10.
Now,
Phenomenal. I
hold up.
respect him.
Hey,
He's a Hall of
Carl,
Famer.
we
Guess
got to
what?
get on topic. We got to get on
No,
topic.
that's the it's no, I'm connecting dots. You're a college graduate, like we all are, so you can understand. So by your metrics, Emmett Smith is numero uno, top dog, the best running back to ever play in the NFL, right?
How is that by my logic?
Because you just said 40,000 points. Emmett Smith is the all-time rushing yard leader.
But that's
So
not only. That's
no, no,
not
no,
the
no,
only.
no, no, no. It's the same thing. It's the
No,
same
it's
thing.
not.
Yes,
Because
it
I'm not
is.
basing. I'm not basing my
Yes,
argument just
you
off of
listen.
points.
No, pops. Is that not the same thing? Emmett
I'm not
played
basing my
17.
argument off
No,
points.
no. Listen. Emmett
Make it
played.
make sense.
Listen, just listen. Emmett played 17 seasons, correct? Yes or no? He
Yeah.
played 17 seasons. He's the all-time leading rushing yard leader. LeBron James is at 22 seasons. So by just longevity, because he played longer, he got the all-time leading scorer. That's it.
That part.
If
That
he
part.
stops at 15, listen, if he stops at 15 years, Michael Jordan super blows him away because he ain't got the championships and he ain't outscoring him or nothing. We're talking
It's
about per
500
average
less games. 500 less
and
games.
500 less games. Now, watch this. This is the bullshit I hate, and I want y'all. The reason why we doing this because I want y'all to sit back and think about what you say, because y'all be sounding crazy when you talk that shit. How can you everything? Watch this. It's real simple. You're chasing rings, LeBron. That's why you went and dick
That,
hopped and ran to Miami,
there it
right?
is.
But
There it
now,
is.
pops, at this juncture in his career, he ain't getting no more championships. He
At
ain't gonna
all.
catch Mike. So now it don't mean nothing to him.
Y'all hope he
But
don't, huh?
everything you
You hope he
did
don't,
was
huh?
chasing rings.
You hope he
And
don't,
what's
huh?
crazy is, and
Y'all hope
what's
he don't,
crazy,
huh?
hold on, watch this,
He
Kalad. Here's
ain't
the
with
thing.
it.
What's
It sounds
crazy
like he
is
hope he don't.
He ain't,
if he went to the free agency, watch how long he stay out there.
I guarantee.
Because nobody wants to bring him into the organization because he's a distraction.
Then you just get a 1 year,
100,
$50 million
100,
contract.
under the Bus family, right?
No,
When did they sign that contract?
it's the after the Bus family gave up ownership. It was the new owners. 1 year, 50 something million. So what are you talking about?
Well,
Next
nobody else
argument.
wanted it.
They want
You
their
ask
money
me
Nobody else
back.
back.
wanted him
They want their money back.
That's your
because
opinion.
that's
He
a
ain't
But they
horrible
don't
he,
want it
investment.
back.
he
That's
ain't
your
Horrible
getting
opinion.
investment.
That's your opinion.
he's not killing
There's a
Mike.
reason some of it we are not NBA GMs.
But that's
So
fine. That's fine. I was a pro athlete. I know how the inner workings work of that
Hey,
shit.
and
He
I
ain't
know how to analyze data. So hey,
And
we
analyze the
together
stats and tell me
together we pretty
Michael
good.
Jordan is better in one stat than LeBron, and you're telling
better than
me
Michael
better
Jordan is
than
completely a greater
one
all
one
around player
one
than
stat
LeBron
and he's
James.
2 inches short,
that.
about 40 pounds lighter. And you're
hey,
telling me he's
Let
a
me
better
the
let
player.
me
line,
ask y'all.
Makes no sense. But
line,
okay, next
the
topic.
line. Michael Jordan just makes better shoes, and
Like
that
they
is
love
Here we
they
go.
love the they
Here
love the
we go.
Jordan
Here we
threes.
go. See
They
what
love
he's
the
saying?
Jordan fours, bro.
See what
Yeah.
he's
That's it.
saying?
They
Hey,
love it. They love it.
pops,
They love it.
here go to mind blowing shit, right? And this is
Go
what
ahead. What else? What
this is what
else?
they hate so much, right? Nobody now does it. When LeBron is retired 5, 10, 15, 20 years, nobody's gonna talk about him the same way they talk about Mike. Watch this, youngster. Michael Jordan shows up to Canton, the National Football League Hall of Fame ceremony. We ain't talking, they ain't got shit to do with basketball. Michael Jeffrey Jordan shows up at the in Canton, Ohio at the National Football League Hall of Fame ceremony. All those other grown ass, well documented
Mm-hmm.
players, all these superstars in the other sports,
Mm-hmm.
all want to get around Mike and take a picture, talk to Mike. And the man that's getting inducted is talking about Mike because Mike went to his college. LeBron can't do that, and
Talk
he's
about
never gonna
you
do
talking
that.
about so the
Nobody
one
cares.
nigga that got inducted
Did
to the
you
Hall of Fame
watch?
that went to North Carolina.
Nobody.
That's the one you're gonna bring up because he brought him up. Like
No,
Hey,
like come
hey,
on,
hey,
stop using shit to skew your argument to
it's
make it
not
sound
skewing
March,
the
credible.
March,
fact.
March, did you see? So here's the other
Nobody
thing.
cares about
You
Michael
know,
Jordan going to an
well, watch
NFL
this
Hall of
though.
Fame
You're right.
ceremony. That
Okay,
doesn't
okay,
mean
you're right.
anything.
So then watch this. So they were like, so maybe you'll care about this. So which NBA player was it that I was just watching it? It was an NBA event where they were introducing all the top 75 or whatever the case may be. It was some of the current ones and it was obviously the OGs. He said, one of the stars today said that when all the other players was being introduced, it was all good, yada, 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 whatever. He said, but when Mike's name was mentioned, everybody stopped. Everybody was at all. The peers, NBA, current and past. When he walked in, it was like God Himself walked into that room. It was an aura that was around him. Grown men who walk around arrogant as fuck were speechless because they were standing in front of fucking royalty. There is no room that LeBron James will walk into with his peers and get anywhere close to that type of
Okay,
level.
you don't know that
Nowhere in
can
the
I
because he's
world.
rebuttal
not
that? Can
retired
I
yet.
rebuttal that?
Nowhere in the
And I'm gonna
world.
tell you exactly. Can I
Nowhere in the
rebuttal it?
He's
world.
not
Right?
retired yet. He's still
Don't
Can I
matter. Don't
exactly? He's
matter.
not retired. Can
It
he
doesn't
not play
matter.
for 20
It
plus
don't
years?
That should
matter.
even be better. It should be even better because
They
he's
wasn't
simply
acting
still
like that
doing
when
it.
Mike was playing.
Yes,
They
they
weren't
You're
were.
out your
doing
mind.
that.
You're
Stop
out.
Yes, they
acting
You're out.
like
were.
that. Like, bro, I hate having arguments with
Pops,
old heads about this
pops.
because y'all
What
be
did
so
Larry Bird
emotional
say?
and y'all think so much
What
of
did
Michael
Larry
Jordan.
Bird say?
Y'all
What
swear
did you
y'all
never
hate,
say?
y'all can't
What?
recognize no other
What
greatness.
No,
what
they said it when
Get
he had
off of it.
Larry.
Get off of it. It's
No,
illegal,
no, no,
bro.
no, no,
This
no,
is
no.
illegal.
Why are
This
you
is
so loud?
illegal.
Why are you
This is
so loud?
illegal. Y'all don't even
because
have
he
a
don't have
license to
because
do this.
he don't have an
Stop.
argument.
Stop. Larry Bird said it when he got in the league. See, this is the craziness,
Y'all
right?
bringing up Larry Bird when he
No,
got into the
he's
league.
a
Are you
Hall of Famer. He's
serious?
the rawest white boy ever to dribble but basketball.
Oh my
Dirk
lord.
Nowitzki?
Stop
What?
it.
What?
You're
Stop
just
it.
gonna ignore Dirk Nowitzki?
He's the best ever white dude who played basketball.
Dirk
Yes,
Nowitzki is not
100%.
better than Larry
yes,
Bird.
yes. Cause
Luka's
y'all,
going to
No.
be
you
better than
Larry
Larry
Bird is
Bird.
not
I
better than
said
Dirk.
shut up.
Luka's going
Go,
to be
go,
better
go,
than Larry Bird.
go ask Dirk. Go ask Dirk who the great white boy player was. I bet you he say Larry
Right.
Bird.
Of course, he gonna say Larry
Time
because
out.
Larry
Time
came
out.
first because he's
Pops.
gonna give him
Pops.
respect. But like,
Pops. That was
let's
no
be for
no.
real.
It's bigger than that. Pops. All them Hall of Fame players the Celtics played that had playing, right? When Larry Bird was playing, what did he say?
About what
Michael
about
Jordan
Jordan?
stepped on the court, Black
There was
Jesus. The
and
nigga went 3,
they
and
said
in a full
no
effort
matter what court he stepped on, he was the best player in the
Hey,
building.
Carl.
every time.
No
Carl.
matter who was on the court.
Next argument. Next topic.
Name any legend, and I'll tell you what those legends said about Michael Jordan. Name
Next
any
topic.
legend, and you'll tell what every legend said about Michael Jordan.
Next topic.
So let me. So pops, before Marcia gets off, I want to ask you a question, pops, because you are, football guy. Who are your top 5 receivers? And I just want to know why as you're naming them.
Jeez.
Not you, Marshall. We already know about you, nigga.
I
I
don't.
want
I
to
don't
know.
know what Martians is. I don't know what
I ain't gonna
Martians
lie, I
is.
can't even give it to you off the top. I can't even lie.
So
I
let
can't
me.
even lie. I can't even
Well, all
give it.
right. So this. All right. Cool.
I speak for the OGs.
Yeah, speak for the OGs,
Oh
Marsh.
wow.
Jerry Rice.
Is the best?
And he wasn't even
By
that
far.
fast.
No, I'm
Not even
asking. Is
close.
this in order? I'm asking. Is this? I'm just
Yes,
asking.
yes. It's
I'm just
yep,
Hey,
asking if
Kalon,
this
just
is in
listen.
order.
Kalon, just
yep.
listen. With
Jerry Rice at the top, and it's the rest of them. So I'm gonna go Jerry Rice, T.O. or Randy Moss. You could flip them, flop them, however you want to do it. I happen to know up close and personal Marvin Harrison to be in my top 5,
Oh, bro, and he wasn't even tall.
and he
He
wasn't
wasn't
even.
even long like that. Yeah.
And and I kind of gotta go a little more than 5 because you got Chris Carter, you got Tim Brown,
That's
you got
49ers. 49ers, sir.
listen, check it out. Those dudes are legit. Period. Now, to answer your question, right? Flash is not better than production. So I just want to give y'all a real quick synopsis.
There
Jerry
it is.
Rice, and I want you to clip this motherfucker too, Carl. So watch this. Youngsters don't know shit. Jerry Rice played back in the time when they were running 21 personnel. You know what 21 personnel is?
yeah, we know what
Two
you.
back,
2 backs,
one
one tight
one
end.
one inline tight end. Because remember, they wasn't splitting tight ends out like that back then. He was blocking first, right, Pops?
Mm-hmm.
He was a
More time to
block,
throw the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
first. Now,
More
mind
time
you,
to throw the ball. Okay.
listen, listen, the league was more like 60, 40, 70, 30 run to pass ratio back. Jerry Rice has 22,000 yards in a predominantly 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Then we throw it outside of Houston, outside of the Redskins, outside of the Miami Dolphins, and later on the Atlanta Falcons. That's 4 out of 28 at the time that was throwing the shit out the ball. And then the Buffalo Bills started doing it in the early 90s. They were running the ball first, pass was second. He put up 22,000 yards in those, not no shotgun, 3, 4 wide
Mm-hmm.
sets,
Mm-hmm.
throwing the ball 80% of the time. He put up them numbers in that old ass type of offense. And the defense could actually play defense back then.
Just mm-hmm.
Quarterbacks was getting touched.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no cocoon for the quarterback to sit back there and not get hit and throw the ball. And receivers
Yep.
bringing your ass across the middle was getting knocked the fuck out. He
Dude.
put up all those numbers in that era.
Alligator
So don't
arms.
don't get to talking about no Chase is good. All these guys are good. Jefferson, they're all good, but none of them gonna never get close to Jerry Rice.
Well, I
And so
say
Flash,
and so
so.
Flash
Look,
is
so this is
never
what you
better than
guys so this is what you guys got to think. All BS aside. Real
Nah,
talk.
nah, nah.
Listen, come on.
It was.
Just
It's
listen
the
what I'm
old
saying.
head. Let a
Listen,
YN
come
talk
on.
this
Just
time.
listen what I'm saying. Seriously. Here's what you guys got to realize. Real talk. Through time, things change, right? So when we were growing up, and not even when we were growing up, but we can say in our 20s, we can let's just sit in the 20s. The NBA, the NFL specifically, those were completely different games. You guys got to understand that they were completely different games. There was damn near no rules. The physicality was through the roof. So you want to know why, and this is not a Jordan whatever conversation, but why Mike ended up stepping his game because he said after was it after the playoffs? I think it was after the playoffs. He said, nah. The day after they got eliminated, he said, nah, we ate at the gym tomorrow morning to his trainer. He started his program because he said, I will no longer get beat up. Because coming through the middle, the Jordan rules, coming through the middle, that was allowed. The crackbacks, the you got jacked up, all that stuff was allowed. So through time, the games have become watered down. So when the games have become watered down, it becomes advantageous for these players.
Hmm.
That's why you see guys that you look at that are these superstars. Well, hell, if I'm not allowed to get touched, I'm not allowed to get hit. I'm not allowed to do this. I'm not allowed to do that. Obviously, then I can do more things which shows. So if you take these same guys who were able to produce in the past where there were no rules and place them in a game today where the rule list is like a freaking Roman scroll, again, deductive reasoning has you say that if they were able to achieve then they're going to be able to achieve now. That's simple critical thinking, if then theory. Easy.
So
So let me say, hold on, I'm gonna let you. So let me say this though. So Marsh, I'm not even gonna get into you with the whole Jerry Rice. I'm not even finna get into that.
Couldn't.
All right?
You'll be asinine.
I'm not because we know he's not the best. But anyway, I want to rebuttal with Chris Carter because I'm gonna tell you right now, Chris Carter isn't better than Odell Beckham in his prime.
Shut up and go
No,
get a razor
hey,
blade, cut your
if
throat,
you
and talk.
compare if you compare
Go, nigga.
primes to primes, Chris Carter is not fucking with a prime Odell Beckham.
Carter has over 1,000 catches and 120 some touchdowns. You goddamn fool!
And I understand that.
And he's
OBJ
arguably
got
got
hurt.
the best hands ever.
No. Larry Fitzgerald has the best hands ever.
Who you think taught him?
Larry
Stupid.
has. It
No,
doesn't matter who taught him.
Man,
Doesn't
shut
matter
up.
who taught
Shut
him.
up. I'm not talking to
Doesn't
y'all.
matter who taught him.
Did you
It
say
doesn't
Odell
matter.
Beckham better than
That's
Chris
like
Carter?
saying I
in
can't
his
be better than you
prime.
because you showed me how to backpedal. Like, are you
No,
serious?
no. Dog.
I
Chris
can't be
Carter.
better than a nigga who showed me how to backpedal,
Can't
March.
listen. See that? No. See y'all talking loud. You can't even put Chris Odell Beckham name in the same breath as Chris Carter. Shut up.
In his
You put
prime,
you put
How many
Chris
years?
Carter
How
over
March.
many? How
Julio
many
Jones,
years?
Calvin
How many
Johnson.
years?
You put him
How
over
many
him?
years did? How many years did OBJ play? How many
My
years?
He's still
goodness.
playing, but he got injured.
Okay,
Here,
hold on, hold on, hold
Injuries.
on, hold
Like,
on. This is
Chris
the
Carter
point.
got injured
This is the
too.
point. Out of his career, from beginning to now, how many of those years was he dominant?
okay,
Three,
Dad, let me ask you a
How many?
question.
Hold on. How many? How many?
maybe like three. Was it like
Okay. So out of Chris Carter's career, from beginning to end, how many years was he dominant?
he was dominant for a while? But I'm
That's
telling
what
you,
I. This is the
Okay,
point of what Marsh is talking about, dude. A flash. Anything can have a fucking flash,
he got
but can you?
hurt.
okay,
Can you
Dad, let me ask
consistently?
you a question.
Okay, that's not an excuse though. You got hurt, then that's on you though, right? You don't all of a sudden get an asterisk by your name.
The
Bo
nature
Jackson,
of the
Bo
physical
Jackson, Bo
nature.
Jackson.
Bo
Had Bo
Jackson.
Jackson not got hurt, Bo Jackson would have been damn near at the top of that running back list.
But I
But just
still say
because,
Bo Jackson's the best, even
but
when he
just
do got hurt. And
No,
I don't say
did not.
shit.
We did not. We said
nobody
if.
said
No,
that.
people do. Old heads do say that. Y'all say
No,
Bo
if.
Jackson.
Can
If.
I
I?
say
Bo
I
if.
have
Jackson
something
is
to
the best.
say. Thank
Huh?
you. Everybody, shut the hell up. Listen,
This shit is
I know.
frustrating.
Let me talk.
This is the most
Damn.
hey, they
No,
want an
let me
old head. They want
talk.
an old head comment. This is the most ignorant shit that I done been involved in.
Can I?
This is the
Like this
most
shit
ignorant
retarded. Let
shit.
me talk. Everybody talking. Let me talk.
You
Let me
got the
talk.
round.
Dad, Dad. I'm not asking Marsh. I'm not
Oh, I'm
asking
dead
Carl.
now. Oh, I'm dead now.
Nigga, you been dad. I've been saying dad. Nigga, what's it called? So, Dad, tell me this, and it's just a yes or no question. And I want you to be honest because me and you had a conversation the other day.
What's the conversation?
No, you know what I asked you who the best who the best receiver was, and you definitely said, "Oh, Justin Jefferson is definitely better than Jerry Rice." You said
Today.
that. You said that in
No.
confidentiality. You said it in confidentiality. I'm gonna bring it up. Yes, I am. Okay, but let me ask you a different question. You said that. You said it. So let me
Shit.
ask. Look, you see how he just shake.
Give me
Let me
receipt. Give me
ask you
receipt.
another question.
Bro, because I'm going to
Hold
tell you right
on. Let me
now.
ask you another
Go
question.
ahead.
Do you think Chris Carter is better than Calvin Johnson?
With what I do. I will give him that.
Oh my
Yeah, I will give him
God!
Oh
that.
wow.
But oh my
Nigga,
God!
what?
Oh
Hey,
my! Look, you see what
hey,
happened when they get
hey.
around they get
There's
around to people
no
like them. They
way
get around their
you think
peers and
Chris
start acting
Carter
different.
is
I'm a,
better than
I'm a,
Calvin Johnson.
can
Pop,
you?
are you high right now? What is in your cup? Are you sipping gin?
Oh
What are
my.
you
It
smoking?
gotta be lean.
This
No.
Kukalan?
gotta be
Kukalan?
clickbait.
It gotta be codeine in his cup.
Yeah.
Can you stop for a second? Listen, because we on teams right now. God damn it! Stop. I'm gonna say this. It's what you're looking for.
Oh my God. Oh
Hold
my
on,
gosh. Oh
So
my
Mark, do you believe
gosh.
that?
stop so I can explain. Well, y'all don't never want to learn shit, do you, little fucking YNs? Learn something.
Nigga,
I
I'm almost 30.
listen. That's still a YN. I'm 46. God damn it.
Damn.
So
And I'm
Damn.
50, and I'm
Damn, son.
52.
okay,
Damn. Oh,
yeah.
my fault.
Listen, listen. What I'm saying. I'm not mad at y'all. I just get irritated when y'all just shut shit
No,
down and
I'm mad at y'all.
no listen and don't think. Listen, you let's be GMs now. If I can get 120 plus touchdowns, listen to me clearly, right? And 1,000 catches. Tomato, tomato. Some people like, because I'm gonna be honest, I think Charles Woodson eclipsed Dion. If we talk from a coaching standpoint and a former player, when you're talking about total DB,
And
Yeah.
Darrell
listen,
Reeves.
And
listen,
Darrell, and
listen.
Jalen Ramsey,
Hey,
and
all,
Patrick
Hey,
Peterson.
no, no,
Dion had
no,
speed. He had
no,
speed.
no.
That's what he had.
No. Let me tell you something. It's still Dion at one, but Rod
Y'all
Woodson.
so loyal. Yeah, that's
Wait,
one thing
loyal.
about y'all.
Listen,
I
That's
don't
one
like
thing
Dion.
about y'all
I
old
don't
heads.
like
listen,
Dion,
Y'all
so it don't
so
matter.
loyal. Y'all
listen,
so
listen.
loyal.
No, we're not. We're realists
Oh,
because
y'all
he.
not loyal.
Yes, he is because he was locked down.
Okay.
Nick, it was quarterbacks that wouldn't even look to that side of the field when he was playing. Trust
Okay.
me. So hear what I'm saying. In no particular order. You got Dion. You got Rod Woodson is arguably in that conversation for top
Oh, yeah,
dog with
Rod Woodson. Yeah. He was a
71.
banger.
Yes, and he could cover. He had 71. Prime only got 50 something. Wood got 65. And you got Daryl Green, Champ Bailey. Should I go back a little further, Pops? Mel Blunt. You got
Mm.
Esther Hayes. It's a lot of these guys, these dudes don't even know about. That was like
I,
that.
I
Lester,
do.
Lester,
I
Lester the
do. I do
molester.
though. I do. I play DB. I'm
Oh,
very knowledgeable in the
you got your
defensive
pop.
category.
You better know. You better know. It ain't about loyal, it's about facts.
No,
Now,
but you are loyal. You are
March,
loyal.
I'm
Cause
not
let me just break something down.
Ramsey is not in that. Listen,
March.
March.
Wait. Let me say
Let me
something real quick. But March, there's no way Mel Blunt is still in your top five, nigga. There's just
Mel,
no.
but
With
yes,
all these dog ass DBs out here, you putting Mel's old ass in top five?
But
Come on,
but
real.
here's the thing though. You're taking a small sample size, bro.
right.
Anybody can have a flash. That's the whole thing.
I
You're
didn't
talking
say
about
nothing
out
about a
here.
flag, but there should
No,
be
but
nobody. Mel Blunt
it's
should
your
be in
sample
nobody's top
size
five.
Revis ain't had a career.
because you
Jalen
had three
Ramsey ain't
good
had a
seasons.
career.
Because
Patrick
you had
Peterson
three
ain't
good
had a career. Are we
because you had
serious?
three good seasons. That doesn't make you the best. Jalen Ramsey, how many years did he dominate?
He's still dominating.
No, he's
He's
not.
not
They're still
dominating,
not
bro.
going
No,
to his
he's not.
side.
No,
He's not.
he's
No, he's
not.
not
Yes, he
dominant, bro.
is.
He's
He's
still
not dominant.
dominating, March.
He's
Can I
He
ask you a
still
is
question?
not.
dominant.
Can I ask you a question? He's not better than Pat Surtain. He ain't better than Stingley. He ain't better than Denzel Ward. I could keep going. He's not top five. He ain't dominating. Hell,
You talking about today in 2025?
I'm talking about the last 4 or
Are you
5 years.
talking
He's
about
not
today in
been top dog.
2025? He's not the most dominant.
Listen,
Because yes,
no,
he is
he's
30
no.
plus years old, and they are
What does
25 years
that
old.
mean?
They're
Like
Age
younger,
ain't
Dion
March.
got shit
wasn't
to do
dominant
with
when
it.
he was
This is
35.
this is only Patrick Surtain's third year, man.
Dion wasn't dominant when he was 35. Mel
What?
Gibson wasn't hot when he
Why
was
are
Dion
you
came back
yelling?
28.
at
Like, come
37
Why are
on,
you
after
bro.
retirement.
yelling?
Listen, y'all
You
missing the
act like these
point.
niggas is Iron Man.
No. Iron Man. These niggas don't even go through double days no more.
Nigga, what the fucking double
Shut
days,
up.
nigga? The fucking double days, nigga. Nobody wants to go through double days anyway. Nobody wants to do that anyway. You hated it.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
I
wait,
love
March.
you. Hey,
We went
hey,
through double
you,
days. Hey,
I
March,
me
love
and
you
y'all.
hated
Teron
double
Sarah.
days.
Wait, March. Me
Y'all
and
full of
Teron
shit.
Sarah went through double days.
Pops, they full of shit, Pops. They full of shit.
From March.
Like
Me and
Hey,
Teron Sarah
Karan,
went through
March,
double
Karan,
be
days.
for real, March.
since you like Google so much, Karan, they got Sauce Gardner as the number one today.
From the season, from 2025 season, yeah. Pat, how old is Jalen Ramsey?
That nigga like
Why
38.
is that
And
a
what do
negative?
they have Jalen
Two
Ramsey
cents,
rated
two
at?
cents,
How
two.
old he is?
Listen,
He's
listen.
been
Can I ask you a question?
dominant the whole
Listen,
time he's been in the league.
No, he
Google,
got no, he
Google.
hasn't.
No, he has
Yes,
not.
you have, and you
No, he
know
has
that,
not.
bro. Stop trying to argue for the sake of the
No,
argument, bro.
no,
Be
no.
real.
I gotta
I
listen.
hate that for
Listen.
y'all.
No, listen. I hate that y'all be fucking. Y'all got cognitive dissonance. Y'all crazy. Listen, that nigga ain't
What is
dominated
cognitive
nothing.
dissonance? You
Google it.
not putting
Google
nobody
it.
that
Time
was
out. Time out. Time out.
playing in
Google it.
Google. Google.
2005 in your top
Google.
five. You have
No,
everybody that was
listen.
playing in the 90s.
Google that man's stats right now.
Who? Who you want?
Jalen Ramsey. Google his stats.
All right.
Career.
And who would you have at number 5?
I'm taking Deion, Charles, Champ Bailey, Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, and I'm taking Darrell Green.
So let me
Daryl
let
Green.
me
Darrell Reeves.
I'm gonna put
Darrell
Daryl
Reeves.
Green.
Hold
Daryl Green
on.
versus Jalen Ramsey
Darrell,
stats, right?
listen. Darrell Reeves is in that 5A. He's in that elite group. Them niggas sitting at a table that the guys you talking about ain't sitting at.
so
Okay.
hey, so Kalan, so why you Googling that? Since he's talking about stats, also look at what you would call them stats. The corner for the Patriots with the T step. What's his name? Kalan?
Asante.
Asante Samuel. Since we talking about stats, his
We
stats.
talking about more than stats. These dudes was locked down dudes.
Asante
Mm-hmm.
Samuel
Mm-hmm.
is locked down too, by the way. I'm
Asante was nice. He should be in the Hall of Fame. It's just here's the other thing. Two things can be true at the same time. LeBron's an all-time great player. He just ain't better than Mike. Just like them 5 DBs I named, they're sitting at this table in the front by the stage. As long as you got a gold jacket, Pop, should
Can
it
you
matter?
name them 5 DBs again?
Deion Sanders,
Okay.
Darrell Green,
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, Darrell Reeves.
Can
Those
I
are
name my 5?
guys.
Can I just
Go.
name my
Now,
5?
Your
but
I
five.
before
feel
you
like
name your
Go.
five, wait, come on, before you name your 5. Okay, I like Dion. Dale Green, hell no. Champ Bailey, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rod Woodson, yes. And Charles Woodson. I can't get mad at that, but I'll also
Man,
substitute.
you ain't even put Ronnie Lott in that conversation.
Okay,
Ronnie
well,
because
Lott
I'm
is
Rodney,
a
not. He
no,
sick.
doesn't deserve
okay.
to be in that
We was
conversation.
doing
He does not
corners. We was
deserve
doing
that.
corners.
But Marsh,
Oh,
you
corners.
have to
Okay.
put Revis at that table, brother. It's
He's at 6.
disrespectful. You
He's at
have
6.
Can
to
I
put
name
him
my
at that
5?
table.
Can I name my 5? Because I really feel like
No,
I
because
need to.
Marsh, I know, wait, but come on. Wait, but Marsh, that's a great top 5. But you need to take Daryl Green, old short ass, out and put Darrell
Like
Revis in there.
niggas
Are you
love
on
adding
crack?
random
No,
niggas
no, no,
from
no.
the
Come on,
80s and
wait.
90s.
Now
Wait,
it's
come on, hold
random.
on. Wait,
Hey,
come on.
Pops, random niggas with gold jackets.
No, but
That's
Like
crazy. That's crazy.
Mark,
That's
random
I'm being
crazy.
niggas, bro.
dead serious. You
That's
have to be
crazy. Just like
delusional.
you
Random
say.
niggas.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
Mark, because I'm not, because I'm a DB, because me and Kalana DB niggas, bro. You
I'm
have
a
to,
DB too, so
you
you
have,
y'all don't value my opinion.
but you're
But you
insane
don't
to
value
say that.
mine.
Listen, you're insane to say.
You're not
Listen,
valuing mine.
Kalana, wait 1 second. But you're insane to sit here and say that Daryl Green is better than Darrell Revis.
That's
That's
not what I said.
frustrating.
Yes, you
You see
did.
how
You had to have
you
said
know
You
what
it.
you're
said
doing,
top 5.
nigga? How you gonna tell me who in my top 5?
Because you said your top 5.
And that's my
And Darrell
opinion, nigga.
Reeves wasn't
I
said.
just said Darrell Revis is 5A.
But you
He's
named
in my
Daryl Green
group of
too.
6. Y'all disrespectful. Daryl
Dale
Green
Green
was
is
him.
nowhere near the level as freaking
You
Darrell.
out your goddamn mind. Google it.
You
Can I
out
name my
your
5?
mind.
Google it.
Can I name my 5?
Go ahead.
Hey, is Darrell Reeves going to the hall?
Yes.
He's
Can I
Yes.
already
name my 5?
he
Is
already
he in
in
the
it.
hall?
He
Oh,
Can
in
I
the
okay.
name my 5? Listen.
yeah. Go ahead.
At number 1, the top spot, right? I gotta go Darrell.
This nigga, oh
I'm
my
not mad
gosh.
at you.
This
Can
nigga
I?
right here. That's
I'm a
crazy.
DB. You don't value my opinion, Marsh? You don't hear it? Remember what
Brother,
you just
brother,
said? You
brother,
don't
And
brother,
y'all
value.
went to the
brother,
same school, Marsh.
brother. I didn't say
We
anything.
went to the same school,
Yelling
Marsh. We
at
probably had the same teachers. Let me talk. Let me cook, nigga. Let me cook, nigga.
All right, I gotta go in 5 seconds. Come on.
All right, Darrell Revis. I got next. I got Champ. Next, I got Jalen.
Over Charles Woodson?
Can I talk?
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
I have I have Jalen Ramsey,
Oh my gosh. This shit crazy.
and then I have my nigga Champ, and then I got Charles Woodson.
okay, listen, Pops, we gotta do this again, good brother. Hey,
Yes.
we gotta swap numbers. And we're gonna do this again because I got my stepson birthday party.
Hey, now do your thing. Do your thing.
I'm gonna hit you.
All right, for sure.
All right.
All
So
right, now yeah,
look,
so it's the 2v1 now. Go ahead.
no,
Now
no,
we
no,
finna jump your
it's not
ass.
two v
Now we
one.
finna jump.
Nigga,
Pop, pop.
I hang up, nigga.
Hey, look.
It's a 2v1. Now we
Hey,
finna
so
jump, stomp them out.
look. I'm about to change the precedence because Pops, we got the clickbait out the way, man. We got the clickbait out the way.
Hey,
Definitely
that's
needed that
exactly what that
clickbait.
was.
We got some clips.
Hour,
We got some
that was an
clips.
hour of clickbait right there.
We
Yeah, we
got some
needed that.
clips.
Hey, look, we trying to get paid off this shit, Pop. So this is what the controversy sells, and people like drama. So
We gotta argue. We have to argue.
Hey man,
we have
hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm
And
not
so
mad
look,
at
but Pops, I want to ask you a real question though. Well, yeah, real question. So there's a lot of people because what you have done as a black father, um, you got one son in the league. Both your sons went D1 and played at high levels. Can you? Because I'm gonna clip this up. Can you please give young black fathers and black fathers like
Hey, hey,
the
y'all, I'm about to
antidote?
run. I'm about to run to the restroom real quick. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thizzle real quick though. I
it.
got,
You
I
know
got,
what?
I
Anyway,
got potty.
nigga. Anyway, so yeah, can you like what are the things that you went through? What were some of the challenges you faces of raising young black successful men? Because you did a great job. Like I said, man, you did an outstanding job, and you was beyond proactive in your son's lives. So for black fathers out there that got young kids, and they don't know what direction to go. Because I'm a father myself too. I didn't have a dad. I wasn't privileged to have one,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell because I'm a teacher as well, and I tell young kids with fathers like, bro, you don't know the advantage that you have of having a father, especially being a young black man. That's a huge advantage. Like I would not be in the situation. Like I'm not in a bad situation. I went to school. I graduated. I got 2 degrees. You know what I'm saying? I live by myself. God has blessed me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I would have been a lot more further if I would have had a father on the corner. Now, I did grow up with older brothers, but they're not fathers because my older brothers that raised me, they were in their 20s. They ain't have fathers. So they don't know what a father is. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right, right.
I just want you to kind of touch on the topic, like some of the challenges, some of the struggles that you faced, and some information that you can share with young black fathers and black fathers just in general.
I think first, and let me start it right here before I say anything else. I think I would be doing her a disservice if I didn't say that it was a team effort between me and mom, right? Me and their mom. We both knew our roles. I supported her and hers. She supported me and mine, and we had each other's back. So I got to say that. But from the male influence standpoint, and I'll be real, man, because I talk to a lot of young cats now, because they always look and kind of say the same thing, pay homage and everything. And I think the biggest piece of advice that I give, and the Kalana tell you that. I don't want to call him a kid on here, but they'll tell you that the thing about me is they know who their dad is. When I say they know who their dad is, I'm not talking about physically, oh, that's my pops. I'm talking about they know who I am. They know anything in my past. They know the mistakes that I made. They know the bonehead decisions that I did, and they've known dirt. Because what it is I want them to know that their dad is a real person. So now when I coach you up, you know that it's coming from a very credible place. I think the worst thing that you can do as a father is lie to your kid, play this holier than thou role, and create this godified persona and call yourself a leader. I think that's one of the worst things that can do. And I tried to truly make when my kids looked at me, I wanted them to understand, like, okay, pops, while this may sound like some bullshit, I know pops know what he talking about. And I think the other thing for me is I think a lot of my parenting came out of truly wanting them to truly be better than me. Like everybody says that, but I for sure wanted my kids to be better than me because I made some mistakes in the past, man. A lot of immaturity, not willing to sacrifice shit, not willing to truly operate discipline. And that's one thing that I really push down on them. What do you want to do? Identify what you want to do. You want to play football? Okay, bet. These are the things that it's going to take to be successful. Are you willing to do those? Yes, yes, I'm willing to do those. Then I'm going to hold you accountable to this shit because it takes time and money. So it was really a partnership with the kids, man. And I was their biggest advocate. You can't expect anybody else to advocate for your kids better than you. I was unapologetic the way that I parented with my boys, and I didn't I had their back. I mean, Kalon could tell you, like, Pops was a rider, still is, but Pops was a rider in regards to making sure that they had every opportunity, making sure shit was fair, right? Um, that's really just how I moved, man. Just really being a support tool and just being a real dude for them.
And I respect that a lot, and and I say this too, me being a young father because I'm a very young father as well, and I say this: your kids don't owe you any damn thing because they didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying? And You get a lot of athletes that make it and make it big time, and they feel as though they owe their parents so much stuff. It don't really work like that, in my opinion, because I feel like again they didn't ask to be here, and you're doing what you're supposed to do as a parent. You don't get a reward for being present. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, in our community, is actually a term for that. It's called black tax. It's called black tax. So when the kid makes it, immediately the parent thinks that the kid need to cut them a check, or they need to take, or the kid feels like, oh, I gotta take care of my family. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And so, with both the boys, we told them, no matter where you go in this game, no matter what this game does for you, you don't owe me and mom nothing. You don't owe nothing. The only thing you actually, I'm lying. You do
They
owe me.
owe
You
success.
you owe me success, and you owe my grandchildren, at minimum, the same life, nigga, that we provided for you.
I like
Nigga,
that.
you were raised like Kalon, no, them niggas was raised like the Huxtables. Easily. Suburban niggas, bro.
I'm a
Right?
suburban.
You at minimum owe my grandchildren those same resources. And that's one thing that we tell them, like even with Kendall in the league, and it's a shame a lot of these young athletes, as soon as they hit the league, they say, man, I want to do this. We tell Kendall all the time, nigga, this is your bag. Do what you need to do for you, bro. Take that pressure off of you. Take that pressure off of you. We're not missing mortgage. We're not missing car notes. We're not missing a meal. We're not doing none of that. So you don't owe nothing, bro. Just have fun at this point, right? And so, yeah, and I think that needs to, but I think that's a deeper conversation, though, right? There's so many other things that are tied into that. When you start looking at family dynamics, you start looking at all of those. It comes to decisions, and a lot of people aren't ready for the real conversation in regards to that. But I think that's a larger picture.
I but sure, we got to give it to them because black tax is real, bro. Black
Hell
tax
yeah, it's
is
real.
real. We love to guilt trip our children into thinking them, hey, all I because
Yes.
that's all because growing up, that's all I heard. All I've done for you. All I again, we did not ask to be here. We did not ask to be here. And then
Um,
sometimes, and a wise man once said, "What you do today depends on how your children eat tomorrow." And like I said, bro, like us as a
don't the,
culture,
the only time
white
the
people
only
don't do
time
this crap.
don't at all. The only time my boys have heard, all I've done for you is when them niggas act ungrateful.
Mm.
Then I have to remind him. That's why he's sitting over there with that smirk, because because I'm gonna remind you, you little punk. You know what? You know everything. Everything you didn't have to want for nothing, even when you didn't deserve shit. We made it happen, right? So that's the one thing. But you don't, as far as owing me, nah, you don't owe me. You don't owe me, because at the end of the day, my success is still up to me.
Exactly.
Period.
And like I said, man, I take my hat because I did my homework, and then I also had conversations with Kalan, bro, and just like I said, it's cool. And I tell people all the time when you have shout out to y'all mothers, bro. I'm not discrediting her mom, but
Yeah,
we ain't talking about moms right now. We talking
feel
My
you. I
about
mama
feel
know
you.
I love her. Mama
yeah,
knows
that's
she
fact.
ain't.
We
Mom,
talking about the
it's on
black
mama.
man that brings the structure, the discipline, the guidance, because you already know what it's like being a black man. So it was easier to build steps to their paths because you know what's coming. So, like I said, man, and
But you know
it
what?
worked.
Here's the thing. I think what's harder for you guys today. I think, and you guys can kind of tell me about this from the outside looking in. I think the difference today is there's a war waged. There's a war waged on black men versus black women. And unfortunately, the children, the offspring, end up getting caught in the middle of that, because I think that the role clarity in society has been skewed so much, and the collateral damage are on the people that are influenced by those two skewed ideologies. And I think that's why the younger kids, the kids under you guys, that's why these kids are doing just stupid shit. That whole thing where they just don't give a damn about nothing. How do you give a damn about something? How do you operate with a true, fixated moral cloth when you're hearing noise from the both from inside of both ears, man. And that, I think that's one of the problems, especially inside of our community. And unfortunately, it does turn into that you guys as coaches, you start seeing that, because if you're not coachable and disciplined at home, how the hell do you think you're going to be that on the football field? Or on the basketball court, or whatever. That's where that entitlement comes in. That's where that what I'm not going to do, or whatever the case would be. I mean, I think it's just all of that. One has absolutely something to do with the other, right? And I think it does start with the influence that you're given.
Nah, and let me chime in because I'm just gonna say, growing up in a two parent household, growing up in a two parent household, and I could see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Just the difference of having pops, just in the life. You know what I'm saying? Just like day to day type vibes. Because even like, and it's not no disrespect, no down talk on anybody that comes from a single parent household, because I respect that grind, that hustle, that that you got to go get it. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the athletes that be come from the single households, they be grinding like they dogs, straight dogs. So you feel me? Like, no disrespect to them, but just seeing the difference when you come from that two parent household and you have that fatherly figure backing you with either the decisions you make, the actions you make, just influencing that next move. It plays dividends because, bro, you can see like the difference of male and female who had their father in their life. Like, you could tell, you could literally physically see the
You can see the
difference.
difference
Like, you
because
could tell, bro, it's a joke. It'd be a joke to the black community. I don't know why it'd be a joke, because it's nothing to joke about. But people be like, "Oh, you must came from two parent household. You must be come from the suburbs." I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I came from the suburbs. I'm a suburban. I'm
facts.
a suburban kid. It's not lame to be grow up in a good environment. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
lame
not
for that.
lame to have two parents that did what they were supposed to do.
That's like, it's not
Lame.
uncool. I think it's more cool to have that shit.
Exactly.
You know why? You know why? Vacations, right? You get. Let's keep it
I
a buck.
respect. I respect. I
Let,
respect it. I
no, like,
respect it.
let's keep it a buck. Like let's be humans for a second. Vacations. You know what I'm saying? Two pots are bigger than one. Let's keep it a bean.
Yeah.
Vacations. Um, Advice. Some things I can't talk to mom about that I can talk to dad about. Some things I can talk to mom about that I can't talk to dad about. Regardless of the fact, like, you feel me? That's fair. Look, what's a mother supposed to do? A natural thing they're supposed to do: nurture, cuddle,
Hmm. Hmm.
coddle.
Hmm.
You feel me?
Hmm.
What's the dad gonna do? Nah, nigga, you tripping. That's supposed to be there for development for young people. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's my thing. Like, and like I said, no down talk or downplay or anybody, but like, as a black community specifically, because we the main issue with the shit. And I ain't gonna lie, it started when motherfuckers started to being able to get paid for being single parents. That's when it started to get paid, because we can look back and research. People were hiding the fact that the dad was in the life so they can get paid by the government.
But hold on. But again, you're going through a small segment in time, right? So if
Right.
you want to go back to that, you got to go back
Yeah, you
to
gotta
when this first happened, which was when right after the Great Depression. Okay, that's when this happened. That's when the whole system, and that's when welfare and all of that stuff happened to subsidize families after the Great Depression. So now let's look inside of this country. What was frowned upon during that time frame? Black folks, right? So that tells you that that system was not for black folks to begin with.
it wasn't.
Understand that that was not written for black people. Okay, so as we say those things, we have to also talk about the origination, right? But the thing is, though, it has become, and I'm just going to say, not even for our community, across the board, it has become a cop out, right? Because as long as you get that, there's no sense of urgency to do anything else. right? And so, I mean, that's a completely different type of conversation that we're having. But we're talking about supporting the black family. I remember, I think it was when Kendall was at Buchanan, Kalon. So the kids went to school in Clovis, and sports. They do sports
The
all times of
suburbs. We from the
all
suburbs.
all times of the day. And and for sure, I always had a career where I had freedom. I leave my office and I'm there at my kids' practice, whatever the case may be. I'll never forget that I was leaving Buchanan one day and I was getting in my big BMW 750 right in front. And this woman walked up to me, and you could probably guess what nationality she was. She said, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" And I'm saying, "Sure." She said, "What do you do for a living?" I said, why do you ask that? Because you're always up here. You're always at your kids' stuff. And I asked her, I said, do you ask everybody that? Do you ask everybody how they have the freedom, or why did you feel the need to ask me? I never told her. But the thing is, us being present is an oddity. We have to change that and normalize it. It has to be normal to be able to look into the stands. Kalon, I remember you and your brother, man. No matter what game you were at, no matter what sport you were playing, the one thing that I was proud of when you guys stepped on the field for pregame warm up or stepped on the court for warm up, you don't even know that I know that you guys, I would see you scan the stands in front, all them people scan the stands until you saw me and mom. And for me, I looked at it as like, okay, bet, you know what? I'm good now. And when it got to the point to where you and your brother would start playing, Kendall would play on Fridays and you would play on the road on Saturdays. Me and mom, all right, who you hitting this week? All right, I'm getting on the plane to go here then. Like that's how we did it, because I never wanted you to look up in the stands and not see that representation.
Nah, facts.
That's one
That's
that's one
facts.
that's one thing.
I can't say
That's
that.
one thing.
They was there. They was there. I've been random at look, when I transferred from Fresno State, went to Fort Lewis College, and I was at
Oh,
random
nigga.
ass cities, random ass little cities here, there, and there, this, that, the third.
Oh, that's
Yep,
a
yep.
headache. That's a lot of car rentals.
All I'm saying
Is
is
that correct?
though,
And we were
hey
there. We
dad,
were there.
hey dad, you was at the game when we played Adams State, right?
Yeah, I was
Is
Oh,
there.
that's when you guys was talking about that number one receiver?
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Locked his ass down. Locked
You
his
seen him?
ass down.
We,
Yeah.
we can pull up the film.
No, we'll do that another day, bro. It's all
All I
right.
know is I got a little bullet for a trophy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
I,
look, it's all
I,
good. It's all good. Hey, so what? Quick question before we hop off, pops. Because I wanted to get on to something that you said. You said the war against us and black women.
mm.
All right, let's be real now. We're gonna talk about this for a little bit before we get off. So, why do you think there's a war today with us against black women?
So honestly, I think that it didn't start today. It started in the past. It started with the whole emasculation of the black male.
Are you saying it
That
started in your generation?
Yeah,
before me,
them niggas
before me,
started.
before me, it started. This started on the plantation, sir. It was the whole emasculation. That's so. What they would do is called buck breaking. They would take the biggest black man and basically sodomize him, rape him, and beat him in front of his family to truly minimize him as a man. That's how you start changing the mindset. And unfortunately, through time, right, when things aren't healed, through time they progressively get worse. You can have band-aids that cover it up, but eventually something's going to happen. So then you look today, percentage-wise, black women are amongst the highest educated inside of this country. So what happened is it's the mindset shifts. So now when the black women looks at the black man, it's almost a sense of superiority. It's almost a sense of they're above. And you can look at the conversations, but then on the same token, though, for some reason, the black man, and I'm painting with a very broad stroke, okay? Just know that, painting with a very broad stroke. For some reason, the black man, in his own sense, doesn't seem to be raising at the same level, right? And so what's happening is the way the if you think about this, how many times have you guys had a conversation and let's say trying to articulate your feelings? Okay. Something hurt your feelings or something made me feel a type of way. And you consider sassy. Are you considered zesty? Are you considered stop acting soft? Stop acting like a bitch. So all of a sudden now I can't have those feelings, right? So then, but the black woman, right? The black woman carries she carries this dominant role. She carries the aggressor, the alpha, this independent woman, and all of that type of stuff. There's no dependence on one another. Inside of our community, there's no dependence on one another. And I think that's been one of the things when we start talking about a lot of kids raised in a single family household, when we have a lot of black women trying to teach kids how to be a black man, well, that's skewed because that's a black man. They're basing on what how to be a black man based on what they would have wanted out of their husband, not from another man. Does that
Nah,
make sense?
facts.
They're not teaching a black man how to be a black man because a black man told him what a black man is. I had a woman try to tell me what a real man does. And I said, so answer this question. What real man told you that? What real man told you what a real man does? Well, no, me and my girls was talking. Oh, so your perfect picture of what a real man is. So what if I told you that me and my boys talk about what a real woman is and you're not her?
So
This is
let
where
me
this is where the
let me
problem is.
let me kind of interrupt. So, and I'm with you. And so this my issue, and it's not an issue, like because one, I'm gonna tell you, I love black women. And then so my thing is just me speaking on my personal experience, bro. I'm a lighter complected black person. You know what
You
I'm
don't
saying?
say.
You
You
don't
And
don't
say.
say.
Yeah.
whatever. But but I grew up in the suburbs. You feel me? I went to a PWI high school. You feel me? It was white as hell. But like growing up, going through college, and then I'm not gonna lie, I slowly started getting introduced to black women just because like I went to an all white high school. Like forgive me. God
Yeah,
forgive me.
you was messing with
But
Katie, Megan,
yeah, you feel me? My fucking
her.
first girlfriend's name was Abby. Like the fuck?
Right. You
Anyway,
don't say.
Yeah, you feel me? So like going through that and then slowly going through college, like getting introduced to black women,
There was black women in
it was
sports.
like, bro, even if I was physically attracted to a black woman, and my type, I don't got no type, me personally. I'm gonna say I like everybody. I just like a beautiful woman with a beautiful personality. But like black women specifically, they would say, oh, I didn't think you fuck with us because you light skinned. So that was kind of my like introduction to that because it's like, damn, like, so I don't got a chance because none of y'all think I'll fuck with y'all because I'm light skinned. So that was the first thing. And then it's just secondly, like, I think the downfall of the black on black relationships and love is social media for real. Because social media is really the main enemy of black love. Cause
So,
like
but
let's
let me tap into this. So I'm glad you said that. And what people don't recognize is this: when we do those 1v1s and pop the balloons, we're promoting
shit.
non-black relationships. We're promoting. We're running
those
each
are the
other.
worst. They're the
We are right.
worst.
People don't understand when we're doing these 1v1s, balloon pop, dating things. Black people are so dumb and don't realize,
They
hey,
think it's
you know
funny
you're
so much.
separating us.
They think
I
it's
mean,
funny, yeah.
we're separating us, and it'd be frustrating because people really think that stuff is so
Bruh.
funny. Ha
Bruh.
ha, bro. You don't see white. Wait, you don't see white people and Hispanics doing no bull crap like that, bro, because they know the importance of having two people together. Your
And
dad, your
how many
mother.
full
Hold on,
families
hold
are
on, hold
them?
on. Come on,
Listen,
hold on,
listen.
hold on. Go ahead, finish that, and then I'm gonna bring it right back to something I said earlier. Say what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Your dad and your mother, how you grew up in the suburb, is a perfect example of how things should be. We'll be a well organized, a well rounded community if we had more families like the Miltons. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, bro, we promote separation in the black community, and we
So
don't realize that.
So when you're talking about the pop the balloon and how that's just crazy because that show is not about finding love. It's not about. It's an easy stage for you to shade one another. And if you look at the clips when they put on social media for you to click the link, it's when they talking shit to one another. So when you start talking about why do we do that as a community? Why people don't do it? Mexicans don't do it. Again, this goes back when we start looking at the shucking and jiving. That's all niggas used to do, shucking and jiving for everybody else's entertainment. So if you look at the shows that's on TV, the sitcoms that's on TV nowadays, right? Not even nowadays. Look at the sitcoms that's on TV that show a black family. After good times,
It was
now
they.
this is
Cosby
after
Show.
good no, watch. After good times, there was really no strong black man in the house. Bill Cosby, he wasn't the strength inside of that house.
Nah, it was
Claire Huxtable was the strength inside of that house. He was the goofy. He was doing tomfoolery.
the
Look at
Bernie
all
Mac
his.
show.
Look at all
Nah,
his. Look, even then, she was the more serious one. He was the one doing all the joking around and
but
shit.
like the
My
dad
wife and
said.
kids.
So
You
wait,
didn't see
Pop.
David,
Like you
just like
said,
Life
with
and
the
Kids.
black
It's
woman being the most educated, it
so are we
shifted.
seeing this shit? Are we seeing this shit that's happened and it's put right in front of us? It's put right in front of us for not only for our entertainment, but for anybody's entertainment. So now when you turn the TV on and you see this black man who is just joking around all the time, always doing crazy shit, or
Never
the
serious.
family don't take him serious. Now unconscious bias tells you what when you see a black man, I equate him to this, so this must be how he acts.
Gotta be funny.
This is why the black community frowns on Tyler Perry so much because he's missed the fucking mark. He has a platform, he has a stage, he has a seat at the table. And all he does is show the tomfoolery or toxicity of the black community. Every movie,
Yeah, I don't
every
want
movie.
to, and I'm glad you said that. I hate when he made that movie for colored girls when the nigga threw the baby out the window. We is not that effed up as black
I've never
men.
seen a nigga throw a baby out the window. I've never heard of that.
It's in a movie for colored
But
girls,
no,
bro.
but that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
In real life, though, niggas love their kids, bro. In real life, bro, I like it's very rare, bro. Like, let me tell you something. I'm sorry to cut y'all off, but it's very rare, bro, in the black community that you hear a black man say "fuck my kids."
No, it's not. It's not rare. You hear it all the time. But why? Because that's what they focus on. That's where the visibility is. That's what they create your vantage point. You don't hear about the dads that's working two jobs, coming home, changing pants, putting some shorts on, going to help his kids run routes in the front yard so that he can. So you don't
No,
hear
so they
anything
so they
about
can
that
pay
stuff.
child support.
You don't hear anything about that stuff. You
you
don't.
know,
We don't. Why? Because it doesn't. That whole sign. It doesn't sell tickets.
don't.
What sells tickets? That's why I love having conversations with people when we talk about what's going on in the world today and politics and this and this and this and that. I love having conversations with people because the first thing they want to tell me is, "Hey, stop being a victim." Hold on, nigga. Me being a victim, I got more privileges than you do. I guarantee you, I have more privileges than you do. The thing is, I have a seat at the table, and I'm going to use my platform to speak against what's wrong versus what's right. We don't. Not enough people do that. Not enough people are willing to
People be
do that.
scared. People be scared they gonna lose friends. They gonna lose people they fuck with, and that's really what it is. And so, and then my thing is this, and I also wanted to ask this, and that I want both of y'all to chime in. You know, this is kind of moving on to the same topic, but a different topic, right? You remember how Paul Pierce, he was kind of chiming in. He was like, um, why pro athletes tend to go to white women. What's your thoughts on that? OG, triple OG.
I think once upon a time, what's happening is once upon a time, getting that white woman was a prize, and I think that's what has been some of the mindset as that getting a prize. Also, I think about too when you look at you hear a lot. You hear a lot about it. And I think it does have some credence to it when you look at the what black women want today. And again, I'm painting with a very broad stroke. And I know we'll probably end up getting bashed on this, but I think one again, the white women was a trophy, and for some reason, the athletes look at that as a trophy or a status piece. But I also look at how much, how much. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? What they are and are not willing to deal with. Because again, I think we are on that tip, especially nowadays. You guys are seeing it. This whole dating scene, right? This whole dating scene. There's certain places where you aren't going to eat. You gotta pay for this. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for this. You gotta pay for that. I think that shit gets old. And shit, most men just want peace, and so they're going to take the less hard role, and for them, that's the less complicated role. Granted, there's things that may come with that, right? But it's what it is that heads them in that direction. Hopefully, that makes sense of what I'm saying.
That makes sense. And where I'm gonna chime in on that is how you were talking earlier. And I know Carl, my nigga, he was in AZ this past weekend for the 4th of July. So I know he witnessed
Hey,
it.
hey,
Bro.
nigga,
So it's just growing up how
nigga,
we
hey, nigga,
are, growing up in our era,
hey,
bro.
edit
But you
that,
don't
edit
tell
that out,
nobody I
Carl.
was in AZ, nigga.
Yeah, bro, nobody know that stuff, man.
Nigga,
Well, listen, I was in ATL, bro.
you don't tell nobody, nigga. Shit, you don't tell nobody you was in
He
AZ.
was he was when
Nigga,
I said AZ, I meant
AZ
I
chapter.
was in
At the
512. You better
zoo. I
12.
meant at the zoo when I said AZ. Y'all don't understand.
I
This
think
is
I was in.
YN talk.
I was with a
You
couple
was
white
at the
women.
zoo.
I was with a
At the
couple.
zoo.
I was with a couple white women in AZ. But look, we ain't talking about me.
Listen, but this is my thing though. Like, and we saw the clip though. You know what I mean? We saw the clip, and they were asking like they did like a social experiment, right? And they were like, what do you look for in a guy? Or is money the most important thing to you in a relationship? And they were asking white women and black women, right? And I don't want to use that clip as the sole example of what I'm about to say, but the responses were pretty similar in the demographics that were asked, right? So my thing is this, bro. Some, bro, our ethnicity, our race, the black community is so fucked up because we're so enamored on rap music, R&B music, social media with these rap stars, social media with these R&B stars. And you know what I mean? So like all we see is what Quavo is doing for the girl he fuck with. Or we see what Chris Brown's able to do for the girls he fuck with. Or we're able to see what,
Yeah, that becomes the
those
standard.
do. We're able to see that and they're and like so the women in our community though, they expect that. You know what I'm saying? So they expect the top tier to go crazy or I'm not gonna fuck with you. And why? Partially, we are to blame for it. Cause we say yes. We act like it's okay.
Hey,
Like, bro, like in what world does it make sense, right? Where, listen, I like a girl, right? Right? I like a girl and she likes me. Like, it's known that she likes me and I like her, right? Why do I need to spend over 500, 600, $700 each day I fuck with you?
they do say dating is low key a form of prostitution because they didn't date back in those days because a lot of people said dating was like, oh, what can I get out of them? Then we can have some fun at the end time. But that's too deep for a different
That's
different.
that's different. That's a different
Yeah,
conversation.
we're
Because
gonna
listen,
save on that. But I will say this though: bring white women to a house party with a bunch of different ethnicities, boy. They all want to fight the white women, boy. I tell you, boy.
oh no, they do.
Hey, they all want to fight the white
Yeah,
women.
why they be beefing with the white women like that?
Hey, dog, I have realized that, boy. I ain't know how much power the white women got till I went out there and
All
ate.
I'm saying,
Hey, what you
Hey,
say? How much
dump
power
a
they got?
pile of snow on some fire. It's gonna put that fire out. That's all I know.
Pops, let me tell you something. I was in AZ at the Airbnb, and I'm keeping real. The homies invited some white women. Remind you, ain't nothing
Uh-huh.
but black, Asians, and some Mexicans up in that bub. The white women come and show up in that jank, they all got the side eye. Look,
For
they
real?
weren't even my white woman that I didn't invite. I don't even know them. I met them the first time there, bro. I got people in my DMs. Oh, I got people say, "Oh, why you with white women?" Oh, I see. I knew you like white. They ain't even my woman. I ain't even invite them. But I tell you this right now: you bring some white women. I tell niggas all the time, bro. If you want to get back at your ex, just go get a white woman. I swear they get mad like a mug. You don't need to beat her.
Hey,
Do none of that. Go get a white
Go
woman,
get you a white girl. She'll be like, what the helly?
nigga.
What the
Bro,
heliante?
hey, bring a white woman to the function, boy. Everybody want to fight the white women,
it changed the game.
bruh. It changes the game in the spectrum of the game, bro.
Eh,
White women show up to the party, everybody
I'm
want to
telling you.
get ready. Lord, don't let them be drunk either,
I'm telling you.
man. God,
No, no. Hey, fuck that. Don't let it be drunk. Don't let that booty be big.
oh man, a white woman with a big butt pops. Oh man,
Oh,
you bring her to
she's
the
the
function.
biggest threat. She's a threat.
Hey, a white woman with a big butt. Oh man, dog.
Really?
She's a threat.
Hey, there's someone that, bro. There are hands being thrown at that chick,
No, there. She might have to fight.
bro. She might have to fight, bro. And that's why I tell men, bro, please don't put hands on women. Don't call her a B word. Don't do none of that stuff. Just go get a big booty white woman, and I promise you, she'll feel that. But she won't be able to.
She gonna feel that void.
She gonna feel that void. That test is gonna hurt.
that big
Yes.
booty, that big booty white girl gonna feel that void.
Hey, but
Why
look,
is it? Hey, so why is it like that?
I don't know.
Cause
That's an answer. I do not. I have an answer to
she
a
gonna
lot of
shut the
questions.
hell up.
If they don't want to fuck with you for real, if
Cause
they
she
don't want to
gonna
mess
shut
with you
the
for
hell
real,
up.
Listen, I don't have the answers.
Y'all heard what I said. Y'all heard what I
I don't have.
said. she
I don't
gonna
have the
shut the
answers.
fuck up.
I don't have the answers to that. But I just say this
I
though.
do, Carl. I do. They just don't want to hear it. She's gonna shut the fuck up. That is, she,
you gonna get drugged. Oh my gosh.
Oh, good.
don't
You
click
Look,
yeah, you gonna get drugged when you say shit like that. Well, you gonna have to learn this shit, boy. You finna be
It was the
meet the
Quavo.
most wanted.
It was the Quavo cognac. Brought to you by Quavo cognac. Buy this. Clip
hey,
that though. Clip that though. We gonna get a sponsor.
I hope so. Look, hey, that's it for the show, man. This was a really good show, bro. I ain't
No,
even gonna lie to you, bro.
nah, this was lit. I ain't gonna lie. We had like
And we had about 3, 4 viewers up in this bug, bro. So yeah,
we definitely got some content for the next,
2 months.
but
Damn dear, we got a lot of content.
we got a
We
lot
got
of
a lot of
content.
content. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. We really could blow up the internet right now, pops, but we not whole
Yeah,
niggas.
we can't.
You say what? You say what?
We
We could
we
really blow up the internet like right now, but we not. God was just testing us. He wanted to see if we was going to actually, take the bait. But I said, God, me and Clown, we gonna wait our turn, and we
we
gonna
gonna
do
grind
things.
it out the real
We're
way.
gonna grind it out the real way, God. You gonna lead us because we really could do that, but we don't
Oh,
have
we
a
could do the
platform.
damnest thing.
Yeah, yeah. God was really testing us this 4th of July weekend, pops. I'm gonna keep
Okay,
it.
okay.
He was, bro. He wanted to see what we was gonna. Because me and Kalon got the power. We could blow up right now,
Right
right?
now,
Like,
today.
press a button like right now. But that's not. We got integrity. We got self respect, and we have morals. And what we want to aim for this show to be, because me and Kalon was also talking about it. We want to also help young athletes get scholarships.
Yeah,
Once we want this to be a learning mechanism at the end, and we
As
want
long, yeah, we want it to be fun. We want it to be,
fun,
feel
and
me,
and
but we also want to help.
we serious about helping because we want to do 1v1s and all that other type of stuff, bro. But like I said, in due times and due patience and consistency, we'll be all right. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want we don't want our platform to be gossip. No, we want to be teaching. But
Yeah, we don't want it to. We don't want it to be messy.
exactly. But at the
I feel
same
that.
time,
Yeah.
we got to give the clickbait. That's why we had to have a little rattle.
Yeah,
But
we gonna have our little shindigs here
I
and there,
will
but we
say this
not gonna
though,
be.
Pops, me and Kalon do stand with the new school and what we say. We do stand on that. Like that
Oh,
wasn't.
stand on that like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we stand on that like a bitch. I'm gonna keep that
Look,
buck with you. But we just want this to be a real safe place for people to talk and express
yeah,
themselves.
we want people to be able to come on and feel comfortable voicing their opinion on some sports
Right.
shit
That's
or
what
on some real life shit. You
real
know how
life
you
stuff.
felt
Yeah.
comfortable talking on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
On
we
the
want
same
to
tip.
educate, but they don't want to hear that right now until we get a name.
No, I
Then we
feel
can
that.
go deeper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it's all in the scheme. You know what I'm saying? Just got to stay down. So they like when we talk about LeBron and Jordan. That's what the people like. They like when we talk.
They like argumentative
They
topics.
like the type of stuff. I
They
really.
like when they see you get niggas a little bit frustrated.
So then, once we do that, then we can flip the switch on them. Here, now we about to throw this knowledge on you. Now we about to throw you this game. Because
And
now.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
So, and because, I just wanted to communicate that with you that no, we're not trying to get under your skin. No, we're not
We
trying.
are trying to
Oh
get
no.
under your skin a little bit, actually.
Yeah,
We
kind of.
want that to come out a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah. I'm going to keep it a buck. But,
No, but you know what though? You got the right one. Oh, I like Marsh. Oh yeah, I like Marsh. Yeah, we good.
Because Marsh gonna let you talk shit. He gonna sit there and laugh about it.
but facts. You know,
Like, and that's the type of people we want on here. Like, don't take nothing we say personal.